Good evening, guys and girls, and welcome, yes. A very warm welcome. I think it's cooling down a bit now. The welcome isn't, but I think it's cooling down a bit now, guys. Anyway, tonight what we're going to do, we're going to service the Rotel 240, the RVC 240 even. And what I've already taken the screws out of the cases, so we can just lift the cases off. I took the screws out of both sides so that I can get to both sides. I might be able to get to the switches without pulling the front off. I think I can. Hello, Clarence. So we've got. I've added an extra. I've added an extra picture of me so you can see me while I'm working, so you can see me all the time. And we've also got the cyanide meter in the top of the screen there. And my soldering iron's falling out of its shoe. Oh, get in. There we go. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're not going to touch the receive on this Rotel. We're only doing the transmitter. The reason why we're not doing, I will show you what to adjust for the receive, but we're not doing the receive because there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I couldn't put one on him. He won't fucking stand still long enough. He won't wear anything on him. He don't like nothing. Yeah, you know, I was going to buy him when I was a mod riding around on my scooter. I used to wear my Parker and stuff. I was going to get him a miniature Parker and put targets and stuff on it and dress him up like a miniature mod. But he's not into that sort of stuff. He doesn't like things being put on him. He's a funny dog. Because he doesn't like things being put on him. He doesn't like his tail being touched. He doesn't like his feet being touched. You know. He won't shake hands unless you're holding something like something that's nice you can eat it. Like a jumbo or something daft, a treat. If you're holding a treat, he'll shake hands. But if you're not holding enough, you won't get a paw off him. Don't like giving his paw. He's just one of those funny dogs. But anyway, that aside. Christine's gone out for a meal. Where the fuck I don't know, but she borrowed 60 quid off me, which she's got to return tomorrow morning. I don't mind her asking me if she can borrow it, it's when she fucking steals it. Because when she steals it, she's got no intentions of paying it back. But anyway, what we'll do, we'll set up on. We've already got the cyanide meter for effect. I will show you the result. I will show you the reading of it though. But we are, we are going to use my CRT 69 is at Heathrow. Oh, you'll get it in a few days. At least you know it's on its way to a jumbo. It'll be on a 747 by the end of the night. You know, once they've processed it, it'll be on a 747. Well, I ordered that Rotel RVC 240 the other day. I think it was Monday I ordered that, and it come this morning. Well, this afternoon it come while I was live. And I also got the 1969, the 2SC 1969s. Transistors for me Cult 444, and we're still not quite at 10 watts, but we're at 9 point something, and that's good enough, guys. 9 point something watts, so that's good enough. You know, we're at 9 point something watts, 9.8 or something fucking there. So that's good enough, and the power balances out. It does drop off between the bands, but it's always done that, so I'm quite happy. At least the transistors do work that I got from that place. Hello Kevin. Hello Bob. Rob rather. So basically we've got yeah, so basically it's the Rotel 240's turn tonight. I ordered some stuff earlier, guys. I've ordered 2 mics, some microphone decals, and 2 power leads. I've ordered a power lead for that rather nice fidelity we did last night, and a microphone, and I've also ordered a microphone for the Rotel, but I've also ordered fidelity decals and Rotel decals, so we can put the proper decals on, or decals, whatever you want to call them. Put the proper fucking things on, and that way they look right. And they are the mics. They are the coffin type mics that would have been with the radios from new. That's what you would have got with it when it was new. So, you know, we're pretty sorted on that. Hello, Bob. Rob, sorry. Hope you're good, mate. Or watching it playing with a radio at the moment. What radio are you playing with? Oh yeah, happy birthday for yesterday, Rob. I forgot it was your birthday yesterday. Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't forget, to be honest, I didn't know. So basically, guys, that's what we've got. That's what we've got for this evening's entertainment. A Rotel 240. It's weird, really, because Cybernet made all them made the Rotels and everything. Yeah, they did a base station for Harrier, the Harrier HQ. They did a base station for York. I can't remember what model it was. But they never did a Rotel base station. They also did that big Midland base station as well, a very rare. Anyway, let's get me wire. And this is my audio lead that we use. For, I mean, we don't need all this out, we'll just pull out what we need. We'll check the detector. The only part of the receiver we'll check is the detector. Make sure that's spot on. And I presume it is. Hi Julie. Oh Paul's, yeah, everything's okay. And crikey. There we go. Right. Should we get stuck in? Better late than never, isn't it? Better now, better. Well, we're not late, are we? Might as well do it now. Right. So what we'll do, as we're set up for the transmitter, we'll do the transmitter. Right. And I've taken the top, and what I'm going to do before I do the transmitter, I'm going to spray them buttons. And I think, oh, I can get them lovely guys. Push them all down. Yeah, I can get it all that lovely. So, just the only one that seems to ever be closed is the Delta Tune one. Can't get it into that one. Let's spray around it, see if someone finds its way in. There we go. That's so now we'll plug the external speaker in. It should give us one on this. There we go. Oh no, we don't want the external speaker yet, do we? Because we're going to do the transmitter. We'll have a listen to it afterwards. So what we need to do is plug the mic in. Yeah, and I think one of these bulbs is blown. Turn this on. I think one of these bulbs is blown. No. Yeah, it's all working. Ooh, some stuff got into that because that's a bit stiffer than what it was before. So we won't. Let's try and get that back up. There we go. One in the middle. Jesus. That's it. That'll tune. That was another wasteful, useless function for them. Function that these. There we go. Are we on? Yeah. Alright, so now that we've got that done, we can put the bottom cover back on. Just loosely. Do this. The speaker off. There we go. Alright. So what we're going to do? We'll go to the analog meter. Start with, and I've just dropped me dregs. There we go. We'll start with the analog meter because you lot can see the adjustments, and it's easier to do it that way as well. Turn it off. There we go. Because you lot can see the adjustments as we make them. So let's get the camera into view, just make sure we're transmitting. We are. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this on. Oh, wrong way. Way? Oh, it's gone the wrong way. Never asked me to go round the roundabout, guys. That should do us now. Let's zoom in. We can zoom into the meter. There you are. You can all see what we're doing. Now I'll slide that about there, and you should be able to see my adjustments. I'm going to use this little small trimmer because it's easier. So we're going to start with L2, L3 and L4. Sorry, T2, T3 and T4. And we're going to peak the transmitter. Right. Just unkey that a minute while I Find the hole. That's it. Now we need our hexagonal tool. We need our hexagonal tool. So we can, now what we want to do is turn these all the way to maximum, but only temporary. Never ever leave these at maximum. And that is at maximum. Why do I get a feet? Oh, hang on. That's been glued. Oh, you fucker. That's been fucking glued. So someone's put nail varnish down it. You fucker. I've managed to move it. Right. Right, that's maximum. Now this one. Are we on channel 20? Yes. Now double check this one. There we go. Now this one, we want to rotate with those 5 watts range on the meter. Now we want to rotate this one. We want to rotate this is L4, I think. We want to rotate this one for 4.5 watts, which is about there. And then we want to adjust it. We want to turn that one goes clockwise for 4.5 watts. We want to adjust this one. The manual says 3.8, but we're going to adjust it for 4 watts because that's what we're allowed. And we turn that clockwise until we hit 4 watts. And we don't quite get 4 watts. So what we'll do, we'll turn that one down a bit further. There we go. Now let's see what our power balance is like. I forgot to check the VCO. And we're pretty much out there. Further out than what I expected it. I didn't expect that to be that far out, to be honest, guys. So let's get the meter and let's have a look at our VCO. See if our VCO's been messed with. See if anybody's had a play with the VCO. Wouldn't surprise me. Alright, so where's me red clip? Where's me clip I had earlier? It doesn't have to be the red one, any of them will do. Just I don't need the clip, move that spray. Just that I need the clip. Down on the floor somewhere. Oh no, there it is. Got it. So what we'll do, we'll clip. Clip that. To there. And then what we can do then, we can clip that to the wire there. The reason why we do that, let's pull that out of there for a minute. The reason why we do that, guys, oh shit, I've pulled my glasses off. The reason why we do that is because the chassis on these radios is floating, not connected directly to ground. So now we want R4. We want the far position of R4, which is there, and it's covered in grease. It's covered in wax, guys. Why did it cover it with wax when they know you're going to need that position for servicing it? put my meter on, and when I dig through the grease, I'll dig through the wax, I'll see it. But you have to dig through this fucking shit on some of these radios. They do it so things don't move about, but it's a pain in the ass. And that's it there. I'll get my soldering iron. Try and melt a bit of it away. Right. Shouldn't really do that with it on, but right. See, we're not digging through into the grease. We need to dig through. There's R4 there. We need R4. That's our test point. Right, so the VCO is 2.3, so let's bring that up a bit. Should be 4 volts. Oh, hang on, we're on the wrong channel. We want to be on. Oh no, we're not. Well, here we are. We're on channel 40. We're actually 4.5. So we'll just adjust it a whiskers there. Fucking turning it. That's gone up too much. .6. 4.7, will come down. 4.3, 4.1. Come on. 4.1. Very finicky, guys. 4 point. That's it. That'll do us. Right. So what we need to do next is we need the transmitter is a bit down as well. So we need to adjust the VCO for the transmitter, and we'll do that with this trimmer here. .8, we're coming the wrong way. 4 volts. Now, let's check it's on frequency. So we're done with that now. Now we need to check that it's on frequency. So we'll come up to the frequency counter. Whoops. Let's bring you up to the frequency counter, guys. might have to come down a bit more. Oh no, you can see that, can't you, fellas? Guys and girls, you can all see the frequency counter. Right, let's get the lead for the frequency counter. Now I don't connect this directly to the radio, I connect the ground on, but I capacitively couple it. Put that on there, and put that down there. See if that'll give us a reading. 27. Oh, we're on the wrong channel. We're on channel 1. Channel 20, sorry. That's it. Should be 27, 7, 9, 1, 2, 5. And to adjust the frequencies, this little trimmer here. Right next to the crystal. So we'll split that in. Twenty-seven, 7, 9, we'll come up a little bit more. Oh, we're still a bit low. 27, 7, 9, 1, 2, 6. That will do us, because the reason why, because crystals drop with age. So that will do us there, guys. That concludes the adjustments on the transmitter. Right, now we just want to check, we just want to do the deviation. So we want to put this in the middle here. After somebody's stuck it together with fucking glue or nail varnish. Just put nail varnish on everything. Luckily, no, I'm not, I can't break it. Oh, you fucker, why have they put nail varnish on everything? I mean, why do that? I mean, they put nail varnish on everything. Now, the deviation I can move, but I want this in the centre. I can't move that, not with that. So if you can find me another screwdriver or something similar. See, I can't find the tool I was using earlier, because that was ideal. I can't turn that with that. No, can't turn that with that, and I need to turn it. Let's see what we've got in the drawer. It's annoying, this, guys. Let's put the meter away, we don't need that now. It annoys me because people mess with things, and whoever messed with it probably ain't got a fucking clue what they were doing. That ain't it. Come on, you're in here somewhere. Amongst that lot. That might do it. He might do it. He has. Right, so let's turn the monitor receiver on. Mary had a little lamb. Might gain. Mary had a little lamb, she fed it on vanilla. We took it up to bed, she shit on the pillow. I wonder if we can go a bit higher. 1, 2, 1, 2, that's down, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, that'll be about right. There we go guys, working. With that being said, there we go, that was right in front of the thing anyway. So yeah, we're okay. So that'll do us for deviation. Right. Now power meter. So just the power meter. It's actually on 4 watts, but if you have to adjust it, it's this one here. Now low power. Flick it to low power, adjust that, and you want to set this for it's probably right actually, but we'll try it. I'll tell you what we'll do, because we haven't balanced the power yet. We need to go back and balance the power before we adjust the low power. Let's go back to channel 1 and see where we are. We're way over. Channel 40, we're way under. So what we'll do, we'll try and adjust this one here. That wasn't even on maximum. Right. Let's bring you back down guys, I forgot. Pardon me. Zoom me back out. Let's bring you back down. Right. Turn that round a bit. Wrong way. That'll do us. Right, so we're going to have to go through the power again guys. So we're going to have to go through the whole steps of setting the power. So we're going to set it on the 25 watt setting to start with. That's high. That's what it should be. And that's where it should be. So what we want to do next is we want to turn this one clockwise and achieve 4.5 watts. So let's put that back on the, so 4.5, about there. And we want to bring this one anti-clockwise for 4 watts. We've done that on channel 1, but we should have done it on channel 20. But we'll get away with it. So we're a bit over there. So come back to about there. What we do, we'll adjust this one. Give this one a go. It doesn't want to do it, does it? that's too far over. So let's check these. They can be interactive. That's good. That's good. And that's not going any further. Oh, no, there we go. Right, so what I'll say, power is very unbalanced. Very unbalanced, this, guys. Right, there's 4 watts. And that's too far over. Try that. That's done on the 4. Let's try that. We're getting there. We are getting a bit closer. Some of these are a bit finicky. Let's try that. Right. Try that one. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Try that. We're actually not bad now. We're getting there. We're a bit over that way still. There. That's there, so we go a bit there. It's a bit further over. I must be going on 39 instead of 1. Just check this one down here. Check this is not a fucking transmitter one as well. No. Put that back where it was, that's a receiver. That's it. And so get the plastic tool for that, because that's a bit, needs are all redo. Me plastic tools are fucked. Good. Good. That one will turn. It will with the metal tool. That's it. Now let's see where we're at with our tuning. We're over there. So back on there. See, because somebody's had a good play, it's difficult. And they're all maxed out, so rotate that one counterclockwise for 4.44. Sorry. Rotate that one clockwise for 4.5. Then rotate that one anti-clockwise for 4. And we should be now if I was to bring that one to there, let's see where we'd end up now. So because somebody's been there before, that's there, and that's actually balanced. So if I wind this one back, this is the one for setting the power. So if I bring that to there, that should be 4 watts even all over. And actually guys, it's not bad. It's just over. So if I bring that to there, then to 40. 1, 40. 40. 1. We're just slightly over. We're probably not going to get it absolutely bang on. But let's just turn this one back about there. What was I saying, guys? We weren't going to get it bang on, were we? We got it bang on. We've got it spot on, guys. Let's go to the little meter at the top. Let's take you guys up to the little meter. Let me just plug the meter in. Oh, the dummy load's nice and warm. I'll tell you what, you know. It's nice having a warm dummy load. Doesn't do the dummy load any good, like. There again, this is a 25 watt load, so you know, we would be very unfortunate if we blew it up with a 5 watt with a 4 watt radio. Hang on, bring this round this way. There we are. Turn our meter on. Let's move you up a bit. Zoom you in so you can see. Right. I can see that, so if I can see it, you lot can. Right. So we're on high power. We're on channel 40 and 4.02, 4.01. Channel 30 now, channel 1. 3.99. So we'll just turn that a little bit just to get R4. So we'll just slightly there we go. That's R4. And then if we go to 40, 4.1, 4 toggling 4. Channel 20, 4.2, 4 toggling 4. How's that, guys? Now we can set the low power. So now we can do the low power. And the low power should be 400 milliwatts. And it's 1.4 watts. So we need to come down. Hang on, let's find something that can adjust the low power. Then on 4.4 watts. Now let's check our signal meter. Well, we're alright there. Yeah. Check our. We're on 4 watts there. That's good. Now let's get rid of our. Get rid of our power stuff because we're finished with it. We've done the power. Now we'll go on and we'll do. Now we'll have a listen to it. I need to remember not to squeeze the mic when I do this because I blew one up once doing this because I accidentally squeezed the mic. There we go. Turn on our generator. 2779125. We are on channel 20. We need our lead. So we're going to plug our lead into our extension speaker socket, which I think is this one. Yeah. Now let's come all the way down. Turn the volume up a bit. Now it's come down. Yeah, I'm not touching the receiver, guys. I'm not going near the receiver. And I'm not touching the detector because it's in the same position as that one on the Fidelity. And that was spot on. So I will check the detector, but I don't think I'm going to be adjusting it. And that's why I have these crocodile clips on here, so that I can connect the oscilloscope like that, and hook that on there, hook that there. Now what we'll do, we'll just check the detector. That's all we're checking. Let's get a bit more volume. It was spot on, guys. I said it would be, and it was. Now, if you need to service one of these, it's simple. I'll go through the service procedure. So we're done, guys. Unplug that. We're actually done. Throw that lead over there. I'll wrap it up after. Right, unplug our lead from the radio. All I want to look at now, guys, I want to just look at see if that TX light is blown. The TX light probably is blown. Not TX, the RX light. I haven't got one, so it would have to be ordered. There's me keying it with no fucking aerial in it. Won't do any harm for us, that's pretty low power. Yeah. It's this one here, guys. It's that one there. A little bulb. And I haven't got one. And I haven't got one. So we're going to have to wait until we get one. So we'll get them ordered in at some point. Not that it makes much difference, but nice for it to work, isn't it, if it can. Right, we've got to do the case on this, but we're not going to do it right now. We're not going to do the case right now, we'll save that for another day. And another video. Let's unplug that lead, unplug my mate Mike. Yeah, I've ordered some bits in, guys. I've ordered 2 new mics, 2 new leads, and some decals or decals or whatever you call them to put on the mics, so that the mics look like the mics would have done when they came with the radios were new. I've ordered the actual coffin mic, the same shape as where that one is. I've ordered them the same shape as that's what they call a coffin mic, because obviously by the shape of them. So I've ordered 2 of those, and we'll get them in the next few days. Ordered them from a place called Thunderpole. I've had their mics before and I've been happy with them. So out, and they're whining. I've purchased from them before, and I've been happy with the service, and the mics have been okay as well. So and look at the size. Note the size of the speaker, guys. It's not as big as the one you get in the Binatone 5-star or the Harvard 420M, but it is, or even them Fidelities, but it is bigger than what you get in radios today. I mean, really good quality speaker. Back then you got good quality. Back then you got good speakers. Right. So what we can do now, we can button it up, because we're not going to spray it today, and I don't want it being unbuttoned because we end up losing things like the screws. So we're putting it up, because I don't mind pulling the screws out when it's due to paint it. When it's due to, I want to try and get a colour close to it if I can. I'll have a word with my friend Graham from Microchips, from the Microchips channel, see what he can. There we go. That's it. But there we go, guys, you see. You know, it doesn't take a lot to service them. A bit of common sense. That's all it takes. A bit of common sense. A bit of fucking, you know, a bit of, you just want it right. I mean, this wouldn't have lasted long. I can't imagine this lasting very long, with all them coils and transformers, you know, maxed out, with the way the power was. I mean, it took me a while to do the power on this one. I don't usually struggle. That's the wrong screw. Because it's longer than the rest of them. So it's the wrong one. So it's somebody's had the screws in the past have been out of this. Well, we know they have, don't we? Because I had to reset. I had to redo the power. Luckily, the monkey that messed with it didn't mess with the receive. Because the receive's brilliant on this, and I'm not even messing with it. You know, guys, I'm not even messing with the receiver because it's perfect. And when the receiver's perfect, you leave it because you could run the risk of fixing it wrong. You know, and it come with the little hand wheel bolts. What's that stuck in there? Bit of crap by the look of it. Yeah, it come with the hand wheel bolts. Didn't come with the bracket though. Would have been nicer to come with a bracket. Mind you, that being said though, I could have these brackets made because I've got mine made. I reckon if I spoke to Mick and explained what I wanted, I reckon he could make them brackets for me. And just spray them, just give them a spray on black, you know, just give them a bit of a spritzer. Just spray the fuckers black. So there we have it, guys. I'm not going to tighten that right up to there. And I should have done that with that one here. Let's wind it out a bit. There we go. Well, that's it. And there we have it, guys, for your pleasure. The Rotel RVC 240 Citizens Band radio from about 1981. And we've also got put the tub over there. This came with this power mic, guys. This came with this power mic. And these power mics are disgustingly bad. These fucking shitty Altai things. Well, that's a Sharman's, but I wonder if there's a battery in it. If it is, it's probably decomposed. Did somebody, oh, hey, look at that. Somebody has corroded, but somebody had the bright idea. That's what the, what do you call it is. We'll save the wire off that. We'll save the wire, but the rest of it, that rattling you can hear in there, is probably the other half of the battery contact. So we're not going to use that power mic. I might use it for testing, but we're not going to. It's not going to go anywhere. Right, guys. Let's have a chat. Right. Oh dear me, guys. Yeah, so we've had a good evening there, and it's not took us long to set that up. And I think we lost camera free. Oh no, we didn't. That thing's staring up at us. Turn it off. There we go. And then all the tools you need one of them, one of them, one of them, or one of them or one of them. You don't need both. I've got both because, you know, because of the way you guys donate to me and stuff, I'm able to get this stuff. And I've also got the tiny SA, which I've not used tonight. I've used that for the last few days because not everybody's got a tiny SA. Not everybody's got one of them either. And I might do the next one. Let's turn this power supply and stuff on. I might do the next one using the watt meter. And then everybody's. Then there's an option then, isn't there, for everybody. Right, let me come and see what the chat's happening. I'm going to come over and sit over there with you guys. Rather than sitting over here on my own at the bench. Because we're finished there now, pretty much. I've got Matt's amplifier to box up and send back. That's on the cards to go back. Right, so what's Jesus just spilled the burger sauce over my crotch. Oh, lovely. Well, you have to get somebody, you have to get the dog to lick your crotch, or the cat to lick your crotch. See where we've missed, because there's a few people come in. Hi Mark from Four Wheels Wobble and Bernie and everybody else. And I think that's it, isn't it? Hello Julie, honey. Yeah, this is where I got up to. Let's see if I'm only going to read the relevant, anything that's relevant really. I've had a few where they super glued all the tuning cans and the presets, yeah. You know, they think they're clever doing that, don't they? Well, luckily they put nail varnish on and they was able to break it, so, you know, break the nail varnish. Evening Neil from Retro World, GT Retro World, more CB stuff. Yeah, we've got some more coming up as well. Got two Maxons to come yet. One's working, one isn't. So that should be some fun. Hello the Chipmunk. I'm just basically looking down to see. Most radios have many screwdrivers in them over the years. That's very, very true. But not always qualified screwdrivers or screwdrivers that know what they're doing. Yeah, you know, backing them in just doing my tea. I've had mine. I had curry and chips. Jesus wept. Just spilled curry sauce. Just spilled burger sauce all over my crotch. Fortunately, I'm wearing clothes. Well, I'd hate to think you'd be sat there chucking a burger down your throat in your buff. Yeah. I'm eating a vegetable tikka. I think that says a vegetable tikka. Straight out of the tin. I've done that myself with baked beans. Yeah, just shoved them straight under the tin and just shoved them straight down my gob. Heated up, and I didn't bother. I didn't bother eating them up. I just chucked them straight down my gob. Hello, I'm late. I fell asleep and was up till 5 AM, 5:30 AM. Hello, Stuart. Don't worry, mate. No worries, mate. If you're late, don't worry about it. You don't have to make any apologies. Just come in. Ford Graphite Grey is close to the Rotel cover. That's what I use. Well, that's what we'll do then. We'll get some Ford Graphite Grey. Cheers for that, Rob. We'll do that, mate. I have a terrible sleep disturbances. Either can't sleep at all or I fall asleep but keep waking every 20-30 minutes, 20-30, 40 times. Can't sleep. Can't. Can't what? Something, I can't pronounce that word. Or can't sleep until about 5 AM. Hence can't keep, no, can't sleep. Count, sorry. Oh, yeah, she corrected it there. Can't keep count. Yeah, until about 5 AM. Hence all over the place. I'm like that actually. My sleeping's terrible. Believe it or not, guys. I can direct the dream though. can direct a dream though. I can go back into a dream after I wake up. I wake up for a piss. I go back in and carry on where I was. Believe it or not. That's great. You can connect to the dream and direct. It's easy. You just wake up in your dream. Acetone will weaken super glue. That's true. You used to eat baked beans. You used to eat beans in the chemistry lab at school from the can. 2 mins over the Bunsen burner. I used to eat them. Hi Andy, good evening Karen. Hope you and Jeff are good. Hi Andy, all late in again, don't worry about it, no internet, don't worry. At least it's Friday tomorrow, I get a long weekend to fix stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, the 2 Max, I can smell marijuana, my neighbour's having a smoke. Not her upstairs, she doesn't fucking touch, she doesn't even touch cigarettes. Over the road or next door. Yeah, so basically guys, what we'll do, we'll get some Ford Graphite Grey ordered, and we'll sand the Rotel down and give it a coat, and we may as well make it look its best. It's now working its best, so we may as well have it look its best now. Yeah, I like, I don't mind baked beans cold. You know, whether they're hot or cold, they still make you fart. Cans of anything don't even need to be heated. It's all cooked, that's right, it is. Yeah, it's already cooked, you can just eat it straight out of the can cold. Yeah. And cold beans work just as well as hot beans when it comes to making your trump. Yeah, you still drop your guts just as well. Yeah, and that'll be the Mildred. Always is at this time. Bring me some stew round. Yeah. What's this lot you said? Oh, I think it's a picture of his sandblaster. Yeah. And you could have been worse. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, so we've got, so, I'll tell you what guys and girls, aren't the days going quick? They are, you know, they're flying, aren't they? I mean, it's Friday tomorrow already. You know, I can remember when it was Monday. I'm not answering, that's Mildred, I'll answer it later. I can remember when it was Monday, guys. You know, it's, wow. The days are flying. Spam, sardines and chef. Yeah. Just visiting mum for a few hours, good to see each other. Long way to go, as needs to eat more still. But first time since her accident that I looked at her face and thought, yes, that's my mum, bless. Oh, nice one. It's, you know, nice to know that she's getting there, Julie. It really is, love. it's nice to know that she's getting there, turning it round. You know, that's brilliant, isn't it, guys and girls? You know, yeah. I mean, so yeah. So what have we got? What have we got for tomorrow, guys? What are we doing tomorrow? I'm going to tidy this bench up. And what we'll do tomorrow, probably do a reboxing, probably do a packing, a boxing up video to start with of Matthew's amps. Because he sent one for me to check because he had a problem with it. Didn't have a problem with the amp, he now thinks it was the cartridge. Because I tested that amp. You're welcome, Julie, love. I tested that amp and it worked perfect. And I didn't just unbox it, then mess with it and then come on video. I unboxed it live and I tested it in front of all you guys. Well, you guys that were on. I tested it in front of everybody that was on. And the lad himself even watched the video and seen it. So, you know, wasn't that I fixed it and said there was nothing wrong with it. There was genuinely nothing wrong with it. So it's going back. And his other amp, his valve one, out of his bush, that's been done. Now what I'll pull the valves off and I'll wrap the valves individually and I'll send the amp back. And he can pop the valves back in. And his other amp, I think that might be getting condemned, we don't know, because it needs, I've got to strip it down and it's got to be sandblasted, and I've got to pay to have it sandblasted. Well, I haven't got to pay, he's got to pay to have it sandblasted, so it's had rat pee all over it, or whatever. It's horrible. I don't even want to touch the fucking thing. But the nice one that's in good clean condition, that can go back as is. Because it's working, it's been repaired. We've done the capacitors and that's all you need to do on them. Nothing else there needs to go wrong. So we're all done. Yeah, I had curry. I had curry and chips for me tea. Chicken curry. It was called blind chicken curry. The reason why they call it blind chicken curry is because you go blind looking for the chicken. Tracking shows we can't show this information. Try back tomorrow. Yeah, now they claim the item was paid for but not delivered or but not received. Yeah, fucking I know a guy is no longer with us, a guy, the Cobra man. He used to repair Cobra CBs and stuff. He was very, very clever, very knowledgeable, a very good electronics engineer. Anyway, I think it was him who got me into wanting to mess with CB radios. Because I never used to mess with them up until that point, really. He sent somebody out a Cobra, somebody bought a Cobra off him, radio, that is not a snake. Somebody bought a radio off him and they agreed to send the money once they received the radio. Anyway, it was shown as delivered, but he never got paid, they said he never got it. So they ripped him off. A lot of us sent messages across, you know, do you need anybody to go down and sort the cunts out? You know, a few of us did that, but no, he didn't want any of that. He said, no, I don't want any violence. He said, obviously, if they've ripped me off, he said, their need is greater than mine. He said, fuck them. But it wasn't fair. I don't send anything or let anything go unless I'm paid. You know, I make sure I'm paid before anybody gets anything. Because it's all too easy for somebody to just say, oh well, no, we never got it. But you'd only got it because the fucking postman takes a picture. Well, they do now. They didn't back then, but they do now. I mean, it's all wrong pinching people's mail. I had an egg omelette with beef and chips. Starving again already. Yeah, I'm beginning to feel the pinch actually, guys, because that chicken curry weren't really much to it, and I had frozen chips, really not much to them. I did have 3 rounds of bread, but I'm dreading it actually. I'm dreading it, guys. You know why I'm dreading it? I'm dreading it because when I fart, and all as soon as I fart, I'll be hungry again. But oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Thank you, Stuart, for that donation this afternoon. That you didn't have to, but that was very kind of you. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just nice to do things for other people, isn't it? I mean, I'll tell you a story. I don't know whether I've told it yet. I'll tell you again. For those who haven't heard it. And I know a lot of you like my stories. I was walking up the road one day. It was when I lived in Wivenshaw. I was walking up the road and I bumped into a mate of mine called Danny. And he says, hey Andy, he says, do you know Malcolm and Ida? I says, no. Which I didn't. Anyway, as soon as he mentioned the second name of Malcolm, I knew the family, but I didn't know him personally, but I'd heard of him. Anyway, and he said, you couldn't go and do me a favour, could you? I said, what's the favour? He said, well, they're on their ass. I said, listen, spare the sympathy, just tell me what the job is. He said, I want you to go and do their telly. He says, but they've got nothing. He says, I want you to do us a favour. He says, now I'll owe you a favour at some point in the future. Oh, he said, I'll owe you a pint or whatever. So I said, okay. Now I was going that way anyway, because I lived that way, so I was going home. And I called at home, and I picked my television tools up. I used to have an old army bag that you threw over your shoulder with all my tools in. Well, I picked my tools up and I went out. And I went in this house and they had this kid running about. And she was pregnant, if I remember right. I can't remember if she was pregnant, I don't think she was. Anyway, they had this kid running about. And, you know, he was looking for a job, Malcolm. He was looking for a job and not having much in the way of luck. Thanks to our friend Margaret Thatcher. Anyway, basically, they had an old Decker Bradford. Deadly Deckers we used to call them. Anyway, I pulled it from the wall, I pulled the back off. And the wire going to the wire going to the top cap of the line output valve had come off. So I switched the set off, and because I switched it on to ascertain what was wrong with it, there was sound and no picture, obviously because there was no line drive. So anyway, I soldered the wire back on, good and proper, put an extra bit on and soldered it back on. And I switched it on and I played about with the settings to improve it a little bit. The tube was on its way, but I managed to improve it, to get it a bit looking a bit half decent. And when I done, I says, right, I'm done, love. And she says, what the hell, yeah? I said, it was fucking freezing outside. I said, yeah, we got a fucking tea bag. A tea bag, 2 sugars and a bit of hot water and a drop of milk, have you, love? She said, oh, you want a cup of tea? I said, oh, I'd love one, love. I said, I'll be going back out there in a minute, it's bloody freezing. I said, yeah, I'd love a brew. So anyway, she made me a brew. And I reported back to my mate Danny that the job had been done. And he said, you have to come back for your money. I said, I don't want any money. I said, I don't want any money. I says, Danny asked me if I'd do it a favour. Do it as a favour, but as a favour to him. I said, so Danny owes me. I said, he'll sort me out with some way. He'll do me a favour. Yeah, she must not be named. Yeah, she was a... It's a shame her mum and dad had to meet, wasn't it? I'll tell you what, I'd love to go back 9 months before she was fucking conceived. Fucking right I would. I'd give her father a condom. Yeah, living with her, you can't wonder, can you? Fucking horrible bastard she was. Do you know, I bet she's the sort of fucking horrible bastard that would use a toilet on a train when he stood in a station. Fucking nasty piece of work she was. She was fucking horrible. She was born horrible. She was a nasty bastard, her. Yeah. Yeah, horrible yes woman, debatable. Oh no, she weren't a woman. Who said she was a woman? Did I accidentally say woman? Shame on me. I do apologise, guys. What I meant was creature. Yeah, I'll tell you what. My cousin used to go on about wanting to shag her, you know. He did. I said, oh, you dirty bastard. He said, yeah, then I could blackmail her, mail her. I said, you should have you shot, you cunt. I still remember the spit image film. Puppet swinging. Swinging blue Stratos aftershave, which was hers. Even bombs wouldn't go near her. Yeah, I know. Christine is a good person, by the way. But why do some women get like that? I don't know. She weren't a good person last week when she went to the bank for me to draw me money out and shafted me a fucking 87 quid. Yeah, fancy her doing that, knowing that I was investigating it anyway. You know what I mean? I don't understand some people. Yeah, if she'd have, I mean, she didn't ask me because she didn't want to pay it back. But if she'd have asked me, I'd have lent it her. You know, if I had it, I'd lend it her. Like I lent her 60 quid tonight. I had 60 quid in my wallet, so I lent her 60 quid. I'll get it back tomorrow. Hello, Pat. Nice to see you in, my friend, and always a pleasure. Yeah. Yeah, she was horrible, fucking Maggie Thatcher. Fucking horrible. She was born horrible. I mean, to say some people are just born horrible, she was born horrible. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would follow that and all. I thought you had sorted the money thing out. I had until last week. And she went to the post office. Well, I should have said the bank before, but really meant the post office to pay me gas and electric and draw out what I needed. And I insisted on every receipt, all of them. Every penny she spent, I wanted a receipt. And I sat there with a calculator and I worked it out. And there was £87 adrift. Turned out she'd nabbed it. So, you know, Yeah, so she won't be getting near my bank card again. Be a cold day in hell before she gets my bank cards now in my. What she was doing, she was taking out. What she was doing, she was taking my bank card without me knowing. But she can't now because it's in my wallet, and my wallet's in here next to me. So, you know, but I shouldn't have to do that in my own home. But if she does it again, she'll be barred. I barred her once for stealing my toilet rolls, and I barred her for 20 years for stealing my toilet rolls. She never got in here for 20 years, and she only got in here because my daughter appealed to my better nature, because yes, I do have a better nature. My daughter appealed to it, and I agreed to let her in. Yeah, it is rude to transgender people, isn't it? Hello, Mr. It's always hello to Kevin, haven't I? Practically married. I'm not practically married at all. I'm fucking completely and totally divorced from her. Yeah. You know. But at the end of the day, she comes here for her meals and she pays for them, but I can't see her staff. She used to go to her sister's, and after her sister had passed away, she was lovely, her sister, she was alright. After Anne passed away, her brother-in-law turned funny towards her. So she asked me if she paid me, would I provide her with at least one meal a day? I said, yeah. But she gets more than one meal, you know, because she can eat whatever she wants. I don't stop her, you know, but I don't bribe her. But, you know, when she's just taking money, no, that's not going to happen. Robbing my bank account. I was getting 3 or 4 letters a week off the fucking bank saying I was overdrawn, and I couldn't work out for things that I fucking knew. For things that I fucking knew should have been paid. And since I stumbled across it, I've dealt with it. I've not had any letters. The last one I got was I got one a few days ago, but it was dated the 4th of April. So that was stuck in the post for a bit. You know, at the end of the day, guys, you know, yeah, I got that sorted out. You know, I think she was dabbing it before and blamed the shop, but I can't prove it, so what you can't prove, you can't do nothing about. You know, but at the end of the day, I basically set a trap, that's why I sent her. Because I knew she wouldn't be able to resist. Won't be sending her again, I'll go me fucking self. As much as I hate fucking walking up there, I'll still go myself. I'm going to buy a push bike and start riding round in the summer. Because it's getting fucking warm now. Have you noticed something about me tonight, guys? Has anybody noticed anything about me? My wife was a bit of both. Married her because the IRS. She got the IRS. I was living in America. Sees my refund to pay off her student loans. She'd forgotten. Oh, lovely. Yeah, no coward dressing gown. Yeah. Yeah, I've not got my dressing gown on, guys. It's warm, it is, you know. I've not got my dressing gown on. Kelly's daughter, what's her, Jessica, says to me earlier, she says, are you catching some sun? I says, yeah. She said, don't you think it's time you took that dressing gown off? It's getting warm now. And I thought, do you know something? She's absolutely right. So I took it off and I threw it over the bin while I was stood at the gate. Then I brought it in with me, it's in the hallway. I mean, I wear it in the winter because it's cheaper than putting the heating on. I put that on, I'm lovely and warm. So it's cheaper than putting the heating on. I won't give the gas board any money than more than I have to do. That's it, it reminded me. That's it, it reminded me more of Tom Baker. It has got warmer today, it has had it, Julie love. Yeah. Yeah, as it's got warmer. Yeah. So I'm sat here with no dressing gown on. Letting a bit of air to my skin. 24 degrees today, Jules. Yeah. Yeah, have you noticed my chair works again, guys? Look, I can rock backwards and forwards in my chair again and get comfortable. I don't know what it is, it just jams now and again. It does a Bob Marley and the Wailers. It keeps jamming. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, she's gone out for a fucking meal with, I don't know who, with her fucking family. All sat there in a fucking restaurant. Fucking, I went out with her, I don't go out with them, me, fuck that. I'll sit there eating my dinner with that lot. Not that I've got a problem with what I have them, because I love them all. Get on with most of them. But no, I'm not into going out for meals. I went one week, I went once. And me and my niece Becky were talking about a £5 note. I forget what we was talking about. Christine was going on that she was deaf. And she was sat right at the other end of the table. Right at the other end. Like two tables pushed together, end to end. And she was sat right at the other end. They were pretty long. And me and my niece Becky were talking about this fucking fiver. I forget what we were talking. We were just talking about a £5 note. Something about it. I can't remember the exact conversation. But and Christine turned around. She said, "What's this about a £5 note?" Right from the other end of the fucking table. I said, "You're supposed to be fucking deaf." You know. Yeah. You know, I'm not one for going. To be honest with you guys and girls, I'm not really in for what. I'm not really one for going out for meals and stuff. You know, I'm really not, and that's why I don't go. Because I'm not really into it. It's not something I want to do. I've taken a few girls out in my time, you know, but that's different. But I'm just not into it, guys. I mean, some people are, some are not. I'm just not into it. I'd rather go and I've seen it. All my cousin had a ranch house, own business, had a ranch horses, own business. He got leukemia and everything for health fees, and his wife posted her new partner on Facebook. Two kids and nothing to show for it. I mean, it's true though, isn't it? You know, they fucking, you know, they take everything off you and they leave you with nothing. Cunts they are. You know, I mean, I've not got a funeral plan. I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't ask to be fucking born. I didn't pay to be born. And if I've got to do it, I ain't going to pay to go either. I've even told my daughter, when that's nothing, don't claim me. Tell them you couldn't fucking stand me and you're giving them nothing towards me getting dealt with. I said, I'll never hold it against you. I says, well, I won't be here to hold it against her, would I? I said, but don't worry about it might make me feel bad. I said, it won't. I said, because I've told you to do it. I said, just fucking denounce me when I'm fucking dead. I said, that way you won't have to fucking pay it. Tell me fuck off, you didn't even bother with me. You know, and that way you won't have to pay it. I don't see why I should have to pay to get buried. I didn't pay to get born. You know. Just my mum and dad had fucking half an hour of pleasure or what fucking ever. 9 months later I popped out. You know. So I think it might sound a bit cruel of me saying that, but you know, I just you know, it never ends, does it? The expense, it never ends. Even when you're dead, they make you pay. You know, yeah, I hope the good weather continues for you as well. It's been the first fine day since we arrived. Wow. I feel your pain, chipmunk. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, that's what my dad used to say, throw me on rubbish tip. You're not allowed to though, are you? You know, you can't just throw a body in your wheelie bin. I mean, what gets me, when your dog dies, you know, when your dog dies, you can just put him in your recycle bin. You know, you can just put him in your black bin, your non-recyclable stuff. You know, there's no reason why you can't throw your dog in the recyclable stuff. You're allowed to do that, I believe, but you can't throw a dead body in one. You know, but would you want to? When I was a kid, a horse tried to kick me, and the last time, fixing the handlebars on my motorbike, a horse came along, spooked by a dog, and kicked my motorbike over. I hate horses. Yeah, I don't mind them in burgers. Amazing what a bit of sun on your back does for you. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Makes you take your dressing gown off. No, seriously though, guys, yeah. I see this lad, I knew this lad when we was in the children's home in Great Morton Hall. I called Billy Bradley. I'll never forget him, he was right spotty faced fucker. Nice lad, but he was a spotty faced fucker. Anyway, he had a right run of bad luck, him, you know. And both times he had the run of bad luck, I was with him. The first time he got chased around the fucking place by a fucking goose. Don't know what he did to upset this fucking goose, but the fucking goose took after him. And he wouldn't stop. You know, it never got him, like, he ran indoors, didn't he, and eventually he fucked off. Fred West did okay. He was horrible and all, wasn't he? And that wife of his, Rosemary West, she was horrible and all. You know. Yeah, fucking, what was I saying now before I read that? I've had a brain fart, guys. But yeah, fucking, what was I saying? I was saying something, one I've gone and forgot what I was freaking saying now. Obviously wasn't that important, I wouldn't have forgotten it. Anyway, never mind. Let's move on anyway. Death and taxis are here to annoy us. But yeah, my daughter, yeah, doctor, don't claim me. Tell them that you fucking couldn't stand me guts. Tell them you fucking hated us. Don't give a shit. You know, because they'll have her as soon as I go, they'll have her. They won't have Christine because Christine's nothing to do with me. We're not even married. We're just friends. And so they'll have my daughter. And I don't think it's fair, to be fucking honest. Yeah, oh, that was it. Yeah, my dad used to say throw me on rubbish tip. Yeah, but that's it. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you can actually throw your dog in the recycling bin because it just classes dead meat once it's dead. But you can't do that with a body. Yeah, my unlucky friend. Yeah, oh, that was it. Oh, that was it, yeah, Billy Bradley weren't my friend. He was a nice guy, but he weren't my friend. We just happened to be in the children's home at the same time. Anyway, he got chased, that was it. He got chased about the place by this fucking big fucking white goose. Fucking big massive fucking goose with a big yellow beak on it. It fucking squawks and flapped its fucking wings, fucking like, fucking going for him. Anyway, fucking, in fact it was running that fast, it practically took off. Fucking going for him, he ran indoors. Another time we were down at the allotment. He got kicked straight, square, and I mean straight and squarely, right in the fucking bollocks by an horse. He got kicked straight in the fucking bollocks, straight in the happy sacks by a horse. And he never went down there again. He said, I'm not fucking going down there again. He said, don't give a shit. He said, they can do what they fucking want. He said, I ain't going down there again. I don't think he ever did. He got, I felt his pain. I mean, ooh, right in the fucking taters, bang. Fucking that rear hoof, right in the fucking taters. Yeah, fucking hoofed him right in the knackers. Yeah. Yeah, fucking, I got through off a donkey once. But I wouldn't go around hurting donkeys for that reason. I don't like donkeys, but I think they're brainless fuckers. I don't understand why they've never bothered making them politicians. Should do, really, shouldn't they? Swans are protected, but if one goes for me, I'll swing it by the neck. You see, swans generally find themselves in the middle of water, don't they? I think you have to go quite a long way to piss a swan off. But fucking geese, I believe they're pretty easy. That one that fucking went after him, it was a right vicious bastard. Horrible thing it was. Yeah, it weren't only him it went after a few. It never went after me. Fucking, don't know why, it never went after me. But yeah, it went after a few people, that fucker. He turned around, he went, oh fucking hell, shit, and legged it, and he going after him. Fucking legs going, wings going. It practically took off chasing him. I'll tell you what though, if you need security guards, the best thing you can have is a fucking couple of geese. Get a fucking goose, and because the noisy bastards, as soon as they hear a noise, as soon as they hear something, they're on it. Yeah, fucking geese make good guard dogs. I mean, I don't mind swans. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that sounded like I shit myself, doesn't it? Ooh. I haven't, but that's what it sounded like. Pardon me, guys. Anyway, it sounded like I shit myself, that. I haven't, like, yeah. Someone's going to say to me, you better go and check your trolleys. Donkey politicians, that's today's best one-liner. Yeah, well they should make them politicians because they're brainless fuckers, like politicians. But I got thrown off a donkey when I was a kid, but I don't hate them. I won't go on one again. Mind you, fucking one wouldn't let me on it now, would it? Size of me, it's crushed a cunt. Get off, you bastard. You know, but that being said, guys, I wouldn't hurt them, don't get me wrong. You know, I've never been thrown off a horse. I can ride a horse, I don't mind horses. Never been thrown off a horse. But that Billy Bradley, he got fucking kicked in the nuts. So it was right. It went bang. It went bang right in his fucking nuts, man. Oh, I felt his pain. I felt sorry for him. I'd rather vote for a donkey, yeah, so would I. They have a rolling rat. Yeah. Yeah, fucking... I think at the end of the day, guys, hey, what time is it? Not that I'm going, I want to know what time it is, because it's getting dark now. It's only 8:45. Well, just before. I think I'll give it to 9 o'clock, guys, and then, yeah, we'll hang around till 9. Then I'll let him on the garden and stand outside and get some night air, because it's lovely. And I'll have a look on the old Flea Bay and try and track down some Ford graphite grey, and give the Rotel a bit of a spruce. Make it look good, so it can match its new microphone and power lead. I mean, I'm not trying to make it look like it's just been made. Obviously not. I just want to make it look decent. You know, I want to make it look like it hasn't been sat in a shed for 30 fucking years. Yeah, fucking. Anyway, we've got more CBs to do yet, guys. We've got 2 Maxons to come. They should be a challenge, because one of them receives and transmits, and it's got a segment missing out of the display. Well, that's easy enough. I've got some of them display segments. I've got some of them display units. So replacing that's not an issue. I've got some. Got one out of a Uniden that should fit quite nicely. And I've got and the other one, it's exactly the same radio, but it makes an FMS but no transmit and no receive, so it's not receiving or transmitting, but it makes the FMS. So if it makes the FMS, then the FM the FM fucking, what do you call it? Subsystem chip must be running. It's doing something. So the oscillator's probably not running. Could even be a VCO problem. If someone's been in there playing about and they've played with the VCO, that'll do it. That'll stop it receiving and transmitting. That Fidelity I done this morning, that other 2000 that I done this morning, I did it off camera. That had 6 volts on its VCO. The VCO was 6 volts, it's supposed to be 4. It took me fucking ages to do it, because I wasn't sure why when I set it to 4 it wouldn't transmit. So eventually I thought I'll leave that at 4 and I'll hold the mic in, and I'll turn the transmit VCO adjuster and see if it makes, and all of a sudden it transmitted, it popped to live. So I then measured that, and I set that to 4 volts. So everything's right now, the power balanced up beautifully after I did that. Because that had been whacked up to fucking 5 or 6 fucking watts, 5.5 watts and all, or whatever it was. That had been whacked up and all. And there's no point, you know, 4 to 5 watts, from 4 watts to 5 watts, there's no fucking difference. You know, there's not, but you don't notice the differences, that minuscule, you know, you don't notice it. Because only a fucking what, you don't notice it. Yeah. But the problem is, because you don't notice it, doesn't mean say the radio doesn't, it does. Doesn't do the radio any good. Why are yawns contagious? They are, aren't they? You can sit in a room full of people, yawn and you set the lot off. Yeah. Yeah, I've just yawned. Have I just yawned? I think I have, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's a good job farts are not contagious. Hey, well, I'll tell you what I wouldn't mind having, guys. I wouldn't mind having smelly vision. No one would watch me, would they? Yeah, I wouldn't get any views. I'd have no subscribers. There'd be warnings up, wouldn't there? Don't go near that channel, he farts, it stinks. I mean, on a good day, on a warm day, mine can smell like raw sewage. I can do some proper ones, mate. They make your fucking nose want to curl into your mouth. Get out of the way. Yeah, mine, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk about flatulence, but yeah, mine are bad. Honestly, guys, mine are really, really bad. They smell. Yeah. Long way if you have a burner amp. Yeah, but the thing is though, you're only supposed to put a couple of watts into a burner. You know, you're supposed to put about 2 or 3 watts into them, not fucking 5. You know, but we're not talking about that, are we? You know, we're talking about aerial to aerial on 4 or 5 watts. Whether it's 4 watts or 5 watts, in the grand scheme of it, unless it's fucking miles really distance, it doesn't make a difference. I mean, I can transmit pretty much all over the place. Yeah. On a 4 watt radio, because of the way everything's set up and it's set up right. So I can get pretty much all over. I can get all over Manchester, all round Stockport and all over Manchester, just before Liverpool, on 4 watts. You know, I don't need hundreds of watts of power. My CRT my CRT 6900 can do 40 watts, but I only ever have it set to 20. You know, and sometimes I even turn it down to 5 because I just don't need it. But it's knowing that if you have to open the throttle, you've got a bit extra. You know, it's nice knowing there's a bit in reserve, should you need it. I'm not saying I haven't needed it in the past. I mean, when I've talked to people in Europe and whatnot, because I have communicated with people in Europe, yeah, I've had to turn the wick up a little bit. But not too much, about 30 watts or something. Still got 10 watts left. Who's this? Oh, this is the Mildred.
Yeah, dirty.
You put it in the kitchen, Mildred.
Right, go country.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to people.
No wonder you got a fucking ass like an elephant.
I've not got a fucking ass like an elephant.
Well, you have. Right, so there. It's in a jug.
Right.
So I put a bag over the top of it. So
Yeah, it's a belt, Mildred.
10p.
Yeah, I know.
Soda.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's over.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's in a jug like that. You can keep the jug.
No, cheers.
It's a Carling one.
Right.
There's no cowling in it,
I
like,
don't
but
think there would be.
where's that gone now?
I don't fucking know.
Is it sold? No, it's not, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's sold
That's
then.
good, it's rotten.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Not wrong with it.
But don't take it then.
I'll leave that there, you might need that.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll tell you, it doesn't have wins, done here. Talk about somebody
The
who
winches have got to go out again now.
yeah, you're always going out.
That compressor got air tools with it.
Right.
Don't know, whiz them drills round.
I can imagine it would do, Mildred, yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a thingy one.
you'll be able to deburr your underpants now.
No, listen, I don't want you sending yours round my house to be chiseled.
You'll be able
You
to
leave
get
them
the
there.
edge, you'll be able to get the edges on your gloves. You know, give it a good
I'm not
bang
putting
with
that
the
guy that scrapes yours every year right out of business. Simple.
Yeah. Oh, he's been to pick mine up today, actually.
I don't want yours.
You
Here,
know,
what
what he does, he gives them a good chiselling, and then after he's given them a good chiselling, he hits them with an angle grinder.
Yeah.
But
Big
before he
roller
does
again,
that, he bangs them off the pavement to loosen.
Yeah, you have to, you see.
Yeah, to get the loose stuff off. Yeah.
That's it, you see.
The only problem is, Mildred, I don't actually wear underpants.
Well, you dirty cunt.
No, I don't. Remember I
That's
bought...
why dog's got a brown streak up its arse.
Shut up.
You dirty cunt.
Do you remember I ordered some? And they never got them. Somebody round here's got my goods round their arse.
Fucking run off, you mean?
No, they never got it.
Fuck off.
I never got them.
I came round there and you was fighting with your trousers.
Shut
Trying
up.
to run off in the kitchen.
Shut up.
Yeah, right, I'm going.
You went years ago.
Speak to you later.
I'll see you later, Mildred. Yeah, that's Mildred. Yeah, Mildred wears an American flag. Yeah. I thought it'd be him because he opens the gate. He's a right noisy fucker, you know. He's alright though. Yeah. America is limited to 4 watts. The UK is more. Well, we used to be limited to 4 watts, but we're allowed to do 12 now. We're allowed to do 12. We're allowed 12 watts now. But I think that 12 watts is only on SSB. It's not on AM or FM. I think it's still 4 watts on AM or FM. I'll check that out and get back to you on it, guys. I think it's only on SSB. I can do 12 watts on my amateur license on my amateur radios. I do want to bloody well please, I ain't asked. But I don't do mega power. Not into that. I mean, everybody had them, didn't they? They were everywhere. I mean, people used to complain about getting bleed over. Of course they got bleed over and poor channel, adjacent channel rejection. Of course they did. Every other house had a silver rod on it. Or a Thunderpole or a Mighty Magnum. A mate of mine had one of them that looked like a crow's nest. A fucking Sigma 4. That was some fucking aerial, that. The original Sigma 4s, if you... Ow! He's banging the door against that bookcase. I don't like that bookcase, the door banging on the bookcase. Because the bookcase is not very secure, it's full of records. And if one shelf goes, it'll pancake, the rest of the fucking will go with it. It happened a while back, I've got to pull it all down and sort it, but in the US and Canada and in the EU and the UK, transmitter is limited to 4 watts when using AM and FM. And 12 watt, yeah, when using SSB. Illegal amplifiers to increase range are common. Yeah, I know. Well, most people nowadays just buy an HF radio, which has been unlocked, which has been opened up, to work on 11 metres, and they just use them now because they do fucking they do up to about 300 watts out the back of them, without having to put any extra assistance on. I mean, I'm not into that. When I had my Yaesu, I forget what it was, fucking FT fucking something, 840 or something fucking that. Can't remember exactly what it was. It was an FT 840. That did 100 watts out of the back. I never used to do 20 watts. They used to set it to 20 watts. I don't see the point. Doing all that fucking power. It's like people put power mics on FMCBs. Power mics are mainly for AMCBs, because FM, the outgoing audio goes through a speech processor. So the audio is generally pretty good on them anyway. So there's no need for a power mic. But people used to fucking put power mics on thinking they were good. But all it did was cause distortion, because the radio had to throw it out. You know, there's no point pumping a signal into a radio for it to just throw it out. That's what it does. And it causes distortion. I mean, I use a power mic on me 6900, even in FM mode. I use a desk mic, but I have the volume set sensibly. I have the volume at a level where it's okay, and it sounds nice, and it's not too loud. I have it so it just sounds right, and you know, that's it. But you don't need all that sort of stuff. You need it for AM, I suppose, because AM's a different fucking, well, it's amplitude modulation, isn't it? Works. You get more range as well. You get more swing with a fucking power mic on. But I'm not a big lover of power mics. I use a desk mic, and I've got a Turner power mic. I can't remember what model it is. I've got a nice Turner one there. And they're good mics, but I never use power mics apart from my desk mic. I use that. It's a copy. It's a knockoff of I think it's a knockoff of some Turner one. But it's a Handmaster 4000, I think. But I've also seen them badged as a lease, and a TW, somewhere I can't remember the exact number, 212 I think the badge, I think I've seen them as. Yeah, they're good mics. I got my Handmaster off. Well, I've got two Handmasters. I've got one with a level meter on it, and I've got one just a standard. It's just got a volume control. There's nothing fussy about it. I got that from Jay over at Jay's Vintage Junk. He brought it to me and it was falling to bits. It was all loose. Needed tidying up. So it needed tightening up and everything. So what I did, I took it all apart, took all the wires out, everything, the amplifier, a lot. Took everything out, rubbed it down, got it back to the bare casting, and I repainted it. I got a tin of rose gold off the Mildred. So I painted it with rose gold, I sprayed it with rose gold, and it looks good. Looks nice. It's looks better than what it was when it was black originally. Looks better the colour I've done it than what it originally did. So yeah, I can live with that. It runs on a PP3 battery, which I have to replace about once every couple of years, depending on how often I go on. But my other Handmaster, I got given off someone else, and that doesn't need restoring. I think that's wired for Cybernet. It's wired for Cybernet radios, that one. Yeah. Anyway, guys and girls. Yeah, we're 2 minutes past the hour. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it, guys. I'm going to let him out and I'm going to catch a bit of fresh air at the gate and make myself a broom or not warm that stew up and have it for my supper. I think there'll be more than what I'll eat there, so Christine will have some of it. I'll just have a bowl full. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. You all take it easy, and thank you very, very much for coming in and spending the time with me and joining me and having a bit of a laugh and all the rest of it. You all have a really good night and have a better one tomorrow. Have a good day, a better day tomorrow, guys. You all take it easy. And I'll catch you tomorrow. There might be an unboxing video. There's going to be a boxing video. There's going to be... there might be an unboxing video of them radios turn up. We've tested the transistor in the Colt 444 and that's doing about 9 watts. I'm not gonna cry over a watt. You know, I can live with that. Anyway, you all take it easy, guys, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Like I say, anybody wants to buy me a coffee, go ahead. You don't have to, because that's the beauty of this. Don't have to. I'll catch you later, guys. And thank you once again. And goodbye for now. I intend to. I'm hoping me Maxons come tomorrow. They should have been one of the first here because they were ordered early enough. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you later.